Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the 6 things I hate about the new Volvo EX90. So this is an ongoing series here on the channel where I make one video called X amount of things I hate, and then we have the counterpart called X amount of things I love. So I'm going to tell you guys that I don't actually hate anything about this car, but there are a few things that I wish were different and a few things that annoy me. But as the title is the part of this series, so take it with a grain of salt what I have to say, because this is a brilliant car. I made a whole bunch of videos on this already. Range test, range battle. I've done a travel vlog from Madrid, here we are now, to Lisbon. I've done a full comparison video between this and the Polestar 3. So check those videos out on the channel. But in this video, it's all about the 6 things I hate about the Volvo EX90. Horde lets you become the boss of your own economy. The app will show you how much debt you have across different creditors, and you can even refinance inside the app so you can collect that debt in one place to get lower interest rates and lower monthly costs. Get a free non-binding quote today through the app and become the boss of your own economy. Use the referral code LRIFA to get double bonus points, so 1,000 bonus points that you can use towards your debt or in the reward store. A huge thanks to Horde for sponsoring this video. So despite me liking the interior of this car, compared to the XC90, which I've owned several of, this is kind of cheap feeling. Yes, you have, wood decor here in the middle, but it's all fake wood because this is actually backlit, which is actually pretty cool, but it's not real wood. And also down here you have hard touch plastics, you have them on the doors, and just overall it feels lower rent and cheaper compared to that XC90, which is a beautiful car when it comes to the interior, and especially the new facelifted model elevates things to a new level. And then another thing, if you take a look at this, it may look like leather, but it doesn't feel like leather, and it really doesn't look like leather when you get up close. This is Volvo's Nordico trim, which is kind of like a wetsuit and a synthetic type of material. And I think the plan was to have this replace leather to be sustainable, which is a good idea. But this is an expensive car, and people expect at least the option to option leather. So this doesn't even have an option for leather. For the model year 24 and 25, but for 26 there are rumors that you'll be able to order it with Nappa leather. But now, no Nappa leather for 24 or 25 model years. No leather at all. This car does not have the optional air suspension, which is a strange spec for the twin performance version of the new EX90, but it also doesn't have the Bowers & Wilkins. I can get that, but not having the air suspension. And for the most part, it's fine, but over bad pavement, especially at low speeds in the city, is actually quite harsh and crashy. So I've been driving this car through Madrid and Lisbon and other places down here in Southern Europe, and through the towns where the asphalt is bad, it just can't cope with the surface. I think I would never buy this car if I was using it anywhere near a city without the air suspension. So yeah, I don't like that the ride is so harsh and crashy, but it has to be because this is an almost 3-ton SUV. If it wasn't, it would be no flopping over left to right with its mass. So here we have the steering wheel with steering wheel buttons, and these look to be labeled, right? And they are. But the thing is, they're not backlit. So yesterday evening, we were driving back from Lisbon to the hotel a few hours when it was dark, and I'm like, how do I actually change the song? How do I turn up? Of course, if you have the car for a while, you can feel where this stuff is. But I was going to change the viewing of the screen here, like this. And I didn't actually remember where the button was. Why doesn't it go on now? Okay, maybe because the door is open. But I wanted to change the view from nothing to the map. So I actually had to put on the interior light to be able to see what the buttons do. Why aren't these backlit? That is really weird. I mean, the wood paneling is backlit, and I'm going to overlay footage of that, but the buttons aren't? That's just weird and strange, and I hate that. So this has a floating center console, so you can have, bags and stuff underneath there. And, we've been on a few trips with this car now, road tripping it from Madrid to Lisbon and back. And, you can have stuff here, but for being such a big center console, there isn't actually a lot of room. You have 2 cup holders, and then you have your phone charger. That's it. I'm disappointed that it is actually pretty impractical. Yes, you have the storage down there, but as a driver, when driving, you really can't have stuff. So when we had drinks here, and then you had your phone, where do I put my sunglasses? Like, there's no storage in the doors here. Yeah, I had to put them down there. So not the most practical center console for being such a big vehicle. That is actually a bit weird. So this is the seat control. So normally in cars, you have like a flat surface here, and then you have something with the back, and then maybe you have, you know, your adjustable thigh support and stuff like that. But everything is done via this. So you have to twist, and then you have to press, and then you can twist again, and then you can tilt. It's just a very cumbersome way to adjust the seat. It's not intuitive, it takes time, and it's just frustrating. Volvo used to have normal seat controls, but why not now? So there we go, guys. Those are the 6 things I hate about this, the new Volvo EX90. So tell me down below, do you agree? Don't you agree? Do you disagree? Or do you think, yeah, you're making sense, Chris? Let me know in the comment section down below. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.